Premiere Week. Blue Bloods Donnie Wahlberg in the new series Boston Blue. Friday, October 17th. Part of CBS Premiere Week.
Sunday morning.
The temperatures and the sky conditions are a little variable for your Saturday. We have 60s, 70s, and close to 80s with a few lingering showers. More in your forecast coming up next.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, a major move from President Trump. He's ordered the release of key grand jury records tied to Jeffrey Epstein. Plus, some companies are facing labor shortages as the president continues to crack down on illegal immigration. And there's a new resource for local governments meant to help improve the Michigan housing crisis. Your 19 News at 11 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 11.
We are checking in on the forecast. It's chilly and rainy, and that will continue to be the case. Have some fairly warm overnight temperatures in there down to the southern Upper Peninsula with a few leftover showers if you are headed out into the overnight at all. Yeah, expect the rain to continue and things will start to clear up a little bit as we head through tomorrow. Likely still seeing that rain into your morning time. Shouldn't be too much of canceling plans, and we will get the sunshine for the evening. Temperatures a little bit chilly still into the upper 60s. Your full details are coming up shortly.
Kelly, thank you. President Trump has ordered Attorney General Pam Bondi to release pertinent grand jury records related to Jeffrey Epstein. This comes as the president files a lawsuit against Rupert Murdoch for a Jeffrey Epstein story. Erica Brown has more.
President Trump participated in a signing ceremony at the White House Friday for the Genius Act. The landmark law is the first major legislation governing cryptocurrency and establishes a regulatory framework for the $250 billion stablecoin market.
The Genius Act, they named it after me, and I want to thank you.
This comes as the White House faces increasing pressure to disclose more information related to the Jeffrey Epstein case. President Trump ordered Attorney General Pam Bondi to release pertinent grand jury records. And by Friday, the Justice Department filed a motion in Manhattan federal court to unseal the documents. The motion comes a day after a Wall Street Journal report alleged the president wrote a birthday note to Epstein in 2003 that included a hand-drawn sketch appearing to show an outline of a nude woman. The Journal reports the letter ends saying, "Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret." President Trump called the letter fake, writing on social media, "These are not my words, not the way I talk," and filed suit against the paper and its owner, Rupert Murdoch. For weeks, the Trump administration has faced scrutiny, even from Trump's own supporters, who say the White House has not been transparent enough about the Epstein materials.
The sad part is it's people that are really doing the Democrats' work. They're stupid people.
Also Friday, 10 Americans were freed as part of a prisoner swap involving the U.S., Venezuela, and El Salvador. The Americans were freed in exchange for the return of 252 Venezuelans back to their home country after being imprisoned in El Salvador following their deportation from the U.S.
Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle spoke out today, imploring the Trump administration to be more transparent about documents and information related to Jeffrey Epstein. The president's crackdown on illegal immigration is leading to labor shortages in some industries, including healthcare, agriculture, and construction. Carter Evans has the details.
This construction site has just about everything you need to build a traditional family home. Everything except enough workers.
We have probably 3 people on site, 4 people on site, and normally we'd have about double. We have about 8 to 10 people.
Where are they?
They're hiding. People aren't willing to come to work.
Jason Petruska is a general contractor in Los Angeles. He says he only hires builders here in the country legally, but he also relies on companies that employ highly skilled, undocumented labor. Many of those workers are now no-shows because they're fearful of the ramped-up ICE raids.
If a company has 5 trucks and there's 2 guys per truck and half their crew doesn't want to come, that's literally 3 jobs or 2 jobs that can't be performed.
The labor shortage comes at a time when more than 12,000 homes destroyed by recent fires in LA County need to be rebuilt. About 41% of the construction workers in California are foreign-born, and according to a report, the rise in deportations will deplete the construction workforce statewide, including those specializing in drywall, flooring, and roofing. Petruska says this is already causing longer construction delays and greater competition for fewer crews.
When you find the people who are willing to do the job, they want probably double the hourly rate.
So what does that mean? Like for this home that is getting to the end stages here?
That means that the consumer is paying more.
Did you have that feeling as much before, or did your workers have that feeling that they could just be snatched off the street in front of a job site?
Never. It's so alien to me to hear that, because this is construction. We work hard and we go home for the rest of the day. Like, there should be no fear of doing this stuff.
Michigan is still facing a massive housing shortage, and state officials are offering a new tool to help local communities take action. The Michigan State Housing Development Authority has released its Get Housing Ready Guide, a resource for municipalities looking to attract development and remove barriers to new homes. The guide offers strategies like updating zoning rules, using financial incentives, and engaging local residents, all to make communities more welcoming to new housing.
There's a lot of tools that the state government already has that a lot of these local units of government just don't know about. But the flip side of that is there are options that are available to local units of government, tools in their toolbox that they might not know about.
The guide is available online now at MSHDA's website. You can find more information at WZMQ19.com. Michigan State Police just added 4 new and 3 replacement canine teams statewide. These highly trained teams graduated from a 14-week program learning skills like tracking, narcotics detection, and search techniques. With 42 teams now on duty, they respond 24/7 to over 6,100 calls annually, helping locate missing people, find evidence, and remove drugs. One new team, Trooper Dieter Koken and Canine Roy, will serve Michigan's Upper Peninsula at the Calumet Post. The MSP Canine Unit began in 1960. Governor Gretchen Whitmer has selected the president of Bay College to serve on the state's Workforce Development Board. Our Escanaba reporter Lily Simmons spoke with the president about her new goals in this new role.
My background is workforce, and looking at how do we integrate workforce development along with educational attainment.
As a member of the board, Dr. Narita Hughes will be part of a team responsible for the improvement of Michigan's workforce development system, something she has a history with.
I served on the Governor's Workforce Development Board in Minnesota. I was what was called the WESA rep, the Women's Economic Security Act, making sure pay equity was there, but then also making sure that there was a voice at the table, for gender equity, really.
She intends to use that experience to help fill gaps in the workforce as large numbers of people are retiring, particularly in fields like healthcare and the trades.
That's basically what I did back home. We had a program that was called Building Strong Communities that was specifically around apprenticeships, pre-apprenticeship programs, and it became a statewide program. So being able to have not just the workforce side of the equation, but now the educational side of the equation as well, and bringing those two together.
The board also works to reach the governor's goal of helping 60% of the workforce earn a post-secondary degree or certification by 2030. Hughes says all of Michigan's community colleges have something to offer in that pursuit.
We're talking 28 public 2-year institutions along with the 3 tribal colleges. My hope would be that we can align some aspects across Michigan and not just one institution versus another, whether it's experiential learning, externships, any type of lifelong learning that we can couple together. That's really kind of what I'm hoping to bring to the table.
Another of Dr. Hughes' objectives is to be a strong representative of both Bay College and the Upper Peninsula.
When I first came to Bay, I would hear a lot of people say the UP is left out. When we look at funding aspects, it's more so going to what I would say the metropolitan areas versus the UP. My hope is they'll look at things we're doing across the UP and then be able to say, how can we make sure that we're doing that across Michigan?
Dr. Hughes' appointment will last through May of 2028. Lily Simmons, WZMQ 19 News, Escanaba.
Kelly has your first warning weather forecast when we come back. Plus, travelers are reporting a large number of flights being delayed this summer. And a chunk of ice out of Antarctica is giving scientists a better idea of what the climate was like over 1 million years ago. We'll have the details when we come back.
19 News is brought to you by Kirkish Furniture.
Looking for a car that won't fall apart on the way home? Bam! Come to John's Auto where cars are clean, run great, and don't smell like french fries. Does your car need a tune-up? Bam! Service department. Do you want your car to sparkle? Bam! Detailing department. Need a quieter sister? Bam! Wait. For the best pre-owned cars, the best service, and the best detailing, come to John's Auto Marquette.
Welcome to Big Boy, where we know you by name. From our mouth-watering burgers to our affordable breakfast and dinner buffets, we've got you covered morning, noon, and night. Enjoy Big Boy's fantastic meals at home with our fast to-go curbside pickup. And for office parties or events, Big Boy is the area's go-to for the best catering service. So when you want clean, affordable, convenient, and delicious, you know the answer is Big Boy, where we know you by name.
Chips or cracks, we've got your back. Brian's Auto Glass.
Cracked windshield, chipped glass? Don't wait. Call Brian's Auto Glass in Nagani. We specialize in expert windshield replacement, chip and crack repairs, and safety system calibrations to keep your vehicle road ready. Can't come to us? No problem. We'll come to you with our mobile service. Fast, professional, local. Brian's Auto Glass, where clear vision starts.
What's bothering Archie?
Politics. What the Supreme Court says ain't got nothing to do with the law.
How to raise children.
Get out of here!
Door tap.
Goldfish. Come on now, I draw the line on goldfish.
See what's bothering Archie on All in the Family.
Sundays from 8 to 10 on WZMQ Me TV. Escanaba reporter Lily Simmons on WZMQ 19 News. Now, WZMQ TV 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
Welcome back on this Friday night. We're getting ready for the weekend, and we are in for a decent weekend. But for today, we hit 74 for that high temperature when the average is 76, so slightly below average. No record-breaking anything here. No rain accumulated either, so it was fairly quiet. We did see a few drizzles, but as of 5:30, there was no rain accumulated. So anything that we do get for the rest of the evening, the overnight hours, that will be added on to the official total at 1 a.m. But for your first warning weather futurecast, some heavy pockets of rain in there to start off our Saturday, so for tomorrow, but that's very brief. They'll stay with us for a little bit. We are expecting clearing skies, still get some sunshine in there before the sun sets, and that will carry into Sunday. So really we have to clear tomorrow morning's cloud cover and the rain, and we are in for a really nice Sunday. Just a few clouds coming in and out, but I'll put on the future rain all the way until Sunday morning. Really it will stop tomorrow afternoon, but I wanted to show you that in addition to that, nothing really changes when I put the time all the way to Sunday morning, but still maybe even nothing in some areas, a trace up to about just shy of a half of an inch. So any rain that we do see, likely those rain, the brief rain showers for us, not giving us too much accumulation. But for tomorrow, you're looking to get outside and enjoy. The best times are between 7:30 and 9:30 for your blades, bait, and tackle fishing outlook with a 2 out of 4 star day. Now, because we will likely see some showers in the morning time, if you were looking for some dry conditions to fish, maybe wait until that 7:47 to 9:47 p.m. time, and we will have those northeast winds in effect, making things a little bit chilly. And this is another thing that we're watching too, particularly for Sunday. So we put on all the way to Saturday evening here to show you that really Saturday night we could expect some of the wildfire smoke to come on in. We see the oranges and the reds. That could be an indication of that dense smoke cover, especially for Sunday morning. So just be cautious of that. Headed out to brunch, anything outside, the tea times, the beach, the barbecue. We might have some of that hazy sunshine, and those with the respiratory issues and the heart diseases, make sure to watch for that for Saturday night. Close those windows Saturday night too if it's going to come in the overnight of Sunday. And for the UV outlook, of course, the SPF, no matter if it's a 1 or an 11, we are expecting the highest UV indices to be tomorrow and then dip back down into some more moderate to high of 5, 6, and 7. So overall, it'll be a decent weekend in terms of getting that rain out of the way early for tomorrow. Sunday looking great, and things, temperatures for tomorrow will get into the mid-70s for some, but really for us here in Marquette, cloudy skies, a little bit rainy too, so it might be difficult to get some 70s, but some places will get close to 80. That's just a matter of where you are and how the winds will set up. So tomorrow, a little bit variable, but we will have some nice and consistent conditions. We do know for everyone as we head into next week, which is close to the end of July, it will be warm with temperatures in the lower 80s.
Kelly, thank you very much. Mother Nature has not been friendly to air travelers this summer. In fact, the travel season has seen an increase in airline cancellations and delays from last year, causing chaos at airports nationwide. Chris Van Cleve has more.
As those punishing storms dumped torrential rain in the Northeast Monday, more than 2,100 flights were canceled.
I had to try really hard to not have a panic attack.
Lisa, who asked we not use her last name, says she spent 8 hours sitting on a United flight to Denver with her 1- and 3-year-old sons. They never left Newark Airport, and she just got home yesterday.
What is 8 hours stuck on a plane on the tarmac with 2 kids 3 and under like?
Absolutely traumatizing. I don't know how I'm ever going to fly again.
United says it worked with impacted flyers to get them on their way as soon as possible. But it's not just this week. Data from FlightAware show the rate of canceled flights since the start of the summer travel season is up 29% over last year. Delays are up as well.
It has been a summer travel season from hell, Chris.
Airline industry analyst Henry Harteveld.
We all have to just gear ourselves up for things going wrong and be thrilled when things go right.
Virtually every major airport from Boston to Atlanta has seen their cancellation rates rise by double digits. And at Washington Dulles, it's up 104% compared to last year. Atlanta, hit with a crippling storm earlier this summer, up 257%. And at Washington Reagan National Airport, a stunning 274% increase. Nearly 6% of its flights on average so far this summer have been canceled. Normal is between 1% and 2%. Just days after ordering the TSA to allow flyers to keep their shoes on, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem is hinting the rules limiting the size of liquids in flyers' carry-ons could be next.
My goal would be that someday someone could walk into an airport, walk through a scanner, and go right to their airplane.
DHS has offered no timeline for when that rule could change.
Scientists are delving into a frozen file of prehistoric secrets packed in a chunk of ice. Pulled from nearly 2 miles deep in East Antarctica, the ice core is one of the oldest ever drilled and is now being analyzed at a lab in Cambridge, England. The ice holds a climate record going back nearly 1.5 million years, a chilled log of ancient air, temperatures, and CO2 levels.
We're interested in that period prior to 1 million years ago because during that time there's evidence to suggest that the ice sheets were actually smaller, sea levels were potentially higher, and CO2 similar to today.
Researchers will melt the ice slowly to study tiny trapped air bubbles that hold snapshots of Earth's ancient atmosphere. Coming up next on your 19 News, we have more details on the planned playground at Lake Antwine Park, expected to offer kids of all abilities the chance to play. We're back in 2 minutes.
Lisa 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 LT2 FL Crew Cab. 4-wheel drive for $382 a month for 36 months with $1,500 due at signing. Or 0% APR for 36 months and $6,000 in rebates. Together, let's drive. Fox Marquette Chevrolet. Experience the difference.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Power up your summer with Toyota's Power of Choice.
Toyota's lineup offers the most electrified hybrid and all-wheel drive choices out there, like the family favorite Toyota Highlander or the bigger, more powerful Grand Highlander. Both are built right here in the USA. And now you can get a new 25 Highlander or Grand Highlander with 4.99 APR financing and get 2 years no-cost maintenance. That's the power of choice. Toyota, let's go places.
It's that time of year again. It's Christmas in July at Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette. Christmas has come early for our customers the entire month of July. It's our biggest store-wide sale of the year with up to 60% off. That's what I said, up to 60% off. Loose diamonds up to 50% off. Santa has come down the chimney at Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette.
Richardson Jewelers.
Hey everybody, Jerry O'Connell here. You know what? Let's play some Pictionary. Can you guess what this is? That's right. Weekdays, 9 a.m. only on CBS WZMQ. I'm not supposed to write letters, but don't miss it.
Pictionary, weekdays at 9 a.m. on WZMQ CBS. Sophia Murphy reports at 6 and 11 on WZMQ 19 News.
From now through July at Fox Marquette Chevrolet, lease a 2026 Chevrolet Equinox LT all-wheel drive for $429 a month for 36 months with $1,500 due at signing. Together, let's drive. Fox Marquette Chevrolet, experience the difference.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. A major project is underway at Lake Antoine Park in Iron Mountain, one that promises fun, freedom, and full inclusion. The Everyone Plays Playground project aims to bring accessibility and joy to people of all ages and abilities. Our own John Truitt has more details.
Lake Antoine Park has undergone significant improvements in recent years, including the addition of an ADA-compliant beach ramp and picnic area. But now the Lake Antoine Park partners are launching their biggest upgrade yet, an accessible playground designed for everyone, from toddlers to seniors, and especially those with mobility and sensory needs.
We want more people of all different ages and abilities to be able to play together here.
The Everyone Plays project includes 2 no-transfer play structures, the We Swing and the We Go Round, giving wheelchair users the ability to swing and spin without leaving their mobility devices.
When you're less able, you feel unwelcome a lot of times, or you feel left out. So we want those, all folks to feel welcome in the same spot.
The 31,000 square foot play area will be surfaced with cushioned synthetic turf and include improved parking, sidewalks, and communication panels for nonverbal visitors.
We want parents, elders, caregivers to have just as much fun at this park with their kids.
The project is just $40,000 shy of its goal. With construction expected to begin later this summer, the project is accepting donations, large or small, to help bring this inclusive vision to life. In Iron Mountain, John Truitt, WZMQ 19 News.
To learn how you can get involved, visit our website, WZMQ19.com. Next week is the annual Blueberry Festival in Marquette. In order to get you in the spirit, we're checking out how one downstate farm goes about growing theirs. Here's Will Haney.
Today we're in Van Buren County, Grand Junction to be exact, what many consider the blueberry capital of the world. And it's for very good reason. There are several large-scale blueberry operations, growing facilities based right here. And today we're getting a behind-the-scenes look at Nature Ripe's Berry Blue breeding facility. Developing resilient and flavorful blueberry varieties of tomorrow. It's the job of plant biologists here at the Berry Blue breeding facility.
I think my mom says it best, actually. When she tells people what I do, she says, oh, my daughter is a blueberry breeder, so she's breeding bigger, badder, better blueberries.
It's a 10 to 12 year process from start to finish, with a lot of hard work along the way.
That this last year in January and February, we hand-pollinated 45,000 flowers.
From seed to bush, hundreds of genetic crosses between blueberry varieties are evaluated each year. The goal being to continue developing brand new, desirable blueberry varieties, or cultivars.
It's like 1 in 10,000 seedlings would become a cultivar, but if we can build really good models for these traits, maybe we can up that to 5 in 10,000, and then maybe in the future we can up that to 10 in 10,000.
MBG Marketing is a grower-owned cooperative based here in West Michigan. A founding member of Nature Ripe Farms, the company has invested heavily in its breeding program over the last 20 years. Size, shape, production, firmness, and of course, taste, just some of what's evaluated by scientists in the field.
We're also evaluating things like sugar and acid content. That's really important for taste, and looking at the ratio between those, because you can have a berry that's really, really high in sugar and still tastes very sour if it's also very high in acidity.
Do you ever hire part-timers to just be blueberry taste testers? Because if so... I may submit an application.
You will have to taste all of the blueberries.
Okay.
Which
gotta be committed to
you
that.
got to be committed.
Okay.
It's thousands of blueberries. Most of them are very sour.
About 10 miles away, DeGrand Champ Farms is seeing the fruit of the scientists' labor.
These have probably been in the ground, I think 5 years now, and this is our first harvest on it. So it's a long-term investment.
DeGrand Champ hopes these newly developed varieties will keep her blueberry farm thriving for decades to come. Their farm is also a test plot for future development.
They get some crosses that they think are going to turn into something. We'll plant them in this test plot and grow them out so they can come out anytime to see what the bushes are looking like and then know if they're going to pursue them further.
She says whether people buy at their farm or at the store, buying Nature Ripe stamped fruit helps them out.
Well, we package for Nature Ripe, and wherever you're at, you can find our blueberries or another local farmer, and you're supporting us in the end. So that's always a really cool story to share.
Since Mike's not here tonight, I have a sports story for you. America's pastime has jumped into the future as Major League Baseball steps up to the plate with robot umpires.
Ooh, Pullen thought he had the strikeout. Yeah, they're gonna challenge it.
Dingler wants that challenge.
The robo-umps, known as automated ball strike systems, are meant to improve the accuracy of calls. High-tech cameras and sensors track every pitch, with artificial intelligence deciding the outcome of any dispute. Content creator Jake Storiali expects some players and fans to cry foul over the new technology, but he's confident skeptics will come around.
We don't have to be fully freaked out by technology, and I think the biggest thing is it's just how it's used. Umpires are still going to be on the field, and they're still going to be calling every pitch. This is just going to be a system to correct the big ones that get missed, that affect games.
Each team gets to challenge 2 calls, and if they're right, they keep them. MLB plans to use the ABS technology for a full season tryout next year. It's the end of an era for hip-hop royalty, and the first trailer is out for the 5th and final season of Stranger Things. Nick Zekovich has tonight's entertainment headlines.
The explosive new trailer is out for the 5th and final season of the hit Netflix series Stranger Things.
This thing... ties us together.
Elle and the Hawkins crew band together once again to rid their hometown of supernatural threats once and for all.
Let's end this, kid.
The first installment of Stranger Things Season 5 hits Netflix November 26th, followed by the second installment on Christmas Day. The series finale will be available for streaming on New Year's Eve.
Wu-Tang is like hip-hop, hip-hop treasures.
After more than 3 decades together, the Wu-Tang Clan is wrapping up their farewell tour. The group's surviving members hit the stage at Madison Square Garden this week ahead of their final show tonight in Philadelphia.
I love how they cross all diameters.
I believe that Wu will still live on for generations to come.
And it's not quite over yet. The Clan's co-founder, Raekwon, is out with his 8th studio album, The Emperor's New Clothes, which features some of his bandmates. And just 2 days after a massive fire destroyed its main stage, the ultimate electronic music festival, known as Tomorrowland, is kicking off in Belgium. The 2-weekend event is expected to draw hundreds of thousands of visitors to the town of Boom, with a slew of musical acts, including French DJ David Guetta, hitting 16 other stages. No one was injured in the fire, and the cause is still unclear.
Coming up after the break, Kelly has our final look at weather. Stay tuned.
The Ford Summer Sales Event is going on now through August at Fox Marquette Ford. Get 0% APR for 48 months or $7,500 in rebates on the 2024 F-150. The Ford Summer Sales Event is going on now through August at Fox Marquette Ford. Experience the difference.
Sleep better with a new mattress from Kirkish Furniture. We proudly feature Made in the Midwest Restonic mattresses. Try one out today and compare other major brands. Let our sleep specialists help you find the bed of your dreams at Kirkish Furniture.
Some places talk about being local, but we actually are local. Our family started Superior Collision 18 years ago, and we're still the ones who own and operate it today. No big company name, no outside investors. We are all Marquette, and we're going to stay that way. We are part of this community, and we are proud of the work we do. You can choose to go to a corporate body shop, or you can stay local and go to Superior Collision, Marquette's local hometown body shop.
This is home for CBS. WZMQ 19.
The Ford Summer Sales Event is going on now through August at Fox Marquette Ford. Lease a 2025 Ford Bronco Sport, Big Bend 4-wheel drive for $459 a month for 36 months with zero due at signing. Fox Marquette Ford. Experience the difference.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
Why should you consider re-siding your home? Your home is the largest investment you'll make. Protect it with new siding installed by the experts at the Window Store. We offer a range of affordable, high-quality siding options, including premium ABC seamless steel siding with attractive financing options available. And we install all winter long across the entire UP. Schedule your appointment today and enjoy the Window Store experience for yourself. Your clear choice is the Window Store.
Final look at your forecast, getting ready for Saturday and Sunday, and we'll peek into next week, of course. But starting with tomorrow, we will have a little bit variable sky conditions and temperatures, seeing mid-60s on here, seeing close to 80 degrees. If you're to the southern portions of the Upper Peninsula, we'll get some warmer temperatures in there with a few thunderstorms. Can't rule out a few rumbles of thunder. And overall, the leftover showers will be with us for the morning time. Then we should clear out for Saturday night and into Sunday. Now, we will be trending warm. We know this for the next in the 6 to 10 day outlook. So we look at the 7-day, we'll see some above average temperatures for next week. And if we extended this to a 10-day, maybe even a 14, we'll definitely see those upper 70s and the lower 80s in there. So once we clear tomorrow, a little bit chilly for us. The sunshine will help heat things up as we head into next week, which is close to the end of July, believe it or not. So a little bit of everything too coming in next week. Temperatures into the upper 70s, some sunshine, some scattered showers and storms.
Kelly, thanks again. And finally tonight, zookeepers needed a lot of help to give a 110-pound anaconda a full exam at the Milwaukee County Zoo earlier this year. Olive, the green anaconda, needed about a dozen people to give her a full exam, according to footage posted by the zoo on Wednesday, July 16th. How do you give an anaconda that weighs over 110 pounds and is over 14 feet long an exam? The Milwaukee County Zoo wrote on X, with a well-organized animal care team. Zookeepers examined Olive's eyes, skin, and reproductive system. Adult green anacondas can weigh up to 500 pounds, according to the zoo's website. That's all we have for you tonight, everyone. We'll catch you back here Monday. Hope you all have a great weekend.
From now through July at Fox Marquette Subaru. Lease a 2025 Subaru Outback Premium for $377 a month for 36 months with $3,000 due at signing, or get 1.9% APR for 72 months on select new 2025 Subaru Outback models. Fox Marquette Subaru. Experience the difference.
At Big Valley Ford in